Hi, good evening and welcome. We are streaming live at the moment on TeamPIPokemon, and today what we're going to be doing is we're just going to have a bit of a run with a deck that did catch my eye. There were a lot of tournaments that actually were played this weekend, and one of them obviously was Malmo Regionals. There was another one which was Collinsville, I believe, in the USA. And this one actually really did catch my eye at the moment because it was actually a really interesting build. There's a lot of decks at the moment that we just need to try and get our heads around. A lot of new decks. There's a particularly good deck. There's a fighting version that did really well. I'd like to try and find time to do it. I think it was the finalist in the Collinsville Regional. And of course, congratulations to all the UK players that did really well at Malmo. Particularly congratulations to Adam Hawkins, who pioneered Zora. He's been playing Zora for many years as up and down with the Zora break. I remember playing him a couple of years ago at Huddersfield League Cup and almost got it in the last turn, and then he just completely turned the tide with his Zora break. So yeah, congrats to him. He's really broken through this season. Always been bubbling, you know, under kind of like under the radar, but a very well experienced player as well. So congrats to him. First place at Malmo Regionals, and then the day afterwards, what happened was there were a lot of fun decks, I have to say, played in the League Cup the day after, and this one did catch my eye, and I think this would have had a really good shot actually at winning the entire League Cup. That took place. So you've got to bear in mind that, you know, these League Cups that take place after regionals full of top quality players as well. I think we're around about maybe 90 people. I might be mistaken with the exact numbers, but Alessandro, I played in my breakthrough season back about 2 years ago, I think it was. No, actually, you know what? It was actually the year before. It was not last year's European Internationals. It was the year before. So it was, and he played at the time he played a Giratina EX deck, which just completely shut down my Vesper Queen. So it must have been a season before. I'm thinking about regionals, Sheffield Regionals that took place the previous season, but it was 2 years ago. So. Well accomplished player. I mean, I played him round one. I just got absolutely mullered by him. And I've always kept an eye on his decks ever since as well, because, you know, obviously know the player from playing him. And I do really appreciate, you know, the kind of creative edge that he's got. And this deck actually did catch my eye. So I played one game with this just to familiarise myself with it. Start off with Oranguru. It's got Instruct. Once during your turn before you attack, you may draw cards until you have 3 cards in your hand. It's really good because this is a deck that actually allows you to empty your hand pretty aggressively. Very easy to actually ditch a lot of your cards that you have with Professor Sycamore. And it is definitely in one's best interest to try and replenish the hand as much as you can. This deck takes prizes rapidly, I have to say. So Oranguru, yeah, definitely. If you've got resources that you need to dig deep in during the late game, it's fine. We've also got Cobalion. So Cobalion's there, and a real nice sweeper right at the end of the game. You've got Revenge Blast, 30 more damage for each prize card taken by your opponent. But you also notice that there are no choice bands in here, which is really gives the deck a lot of flexibility and a lot of freedom, I have to say. So Revenge Blast is doing a maximum of 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, assuming that you haven't had to put a prize down because of any opponent's sort of circuitry, random thought there. 150, and then you got 180. So great to take Lele in the last turn. Quick Guard's great as a stall. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon. Good to stall against maybe a Buzzwole that's charging up. You can only use Quick Guard once every other turn. a bit like Barrier of Mewtwo. So you've got Dustmane Necrozma, which has really hit the scene with Claw Slash 60. Very easy to get that 60 going. Meteor Tempest. Now, the thing that one has to bear in mind with this deck is that you really have to watch the tempo of your charging and discharging, so to speak, of metal energy. So you have to discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. You'll notice that it's not really easy at first glance to charge this attack for continuous hits, but you're doing 220, so you only really need to be hitting off perhaps up against an opponent's GX twice, and then you can clear up with Cobalion on a remaining Tapu Lele. So, you know, if you are like, well, this is a fast deck, but if you are actually quite patient with it, you can sweep your prizes quite rapidly. To charge it up, what's central is the Solgaleo Prism, Radiant Star. For each of your opponent's Pokemon in play, attach a metal energy card from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. It's also got 160 attack, which you can only use once every other turn with Corona Impact. Don't like the retreat cost on there. It's 3 retreat costs, so you have to play something that brings it back if it's stranded in the active. You're discharging a lot of energy, so you are prone to getting Pokemon stranded. However, you do play the float stones. You might think, well, I can just rescue Stretcher the Solgaleo if it's actually taken out. First and foremost, Solgaleo's got 160 HP as a single prize basic, so that's very, very difficult. Secondly, you can't actually recycle this because this would go into the lost zone as well. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to keep Solgaleo in play, but you don't want to be attacking with it. Hence the use of Mew, and this is a really, really clever ability. Memory to Dawn. This Pokemon can use the attacks of any of your basic Pokemon in play. You still need the energy to use the attack, but ideally what you want to have is you want to have a single metal energy on there, and then you can locate your Solgaleo. You've only got one Solgaleo in, hence Gladion is absolutely vital. You want to try and Lele for that Gladion if you find in your first search that you don't actually have the Solgaleo Prism in the deck, because it is central for this deck to operate, and that's kind of like the Achilles heel. But your opponent more often than not, doesn't actually have the capability to actually react towards towards the speed of this deck. Got Field Blower, 2 Field Blower, very, very useful. Obviously you've got 3 Lele. 2 Field Blower, you've got to remove Garbotoxin Tools. 4 Max Elixir, just to get that acceleration going right at the very beginning. Nest Ball to get those basics out. 3 Nest Balls, really, really useful. 4 Ultra Balls, so the speed of this. And the 4 Ultra Ball is great because you can actually discard metal energies as quickly as possible. You might kind of think, oh, why don't I play Mount Coronet? Well, you want to actually keep the energies in your discard pile. So ideally what you want to do is you want to be turn 1, Mew, copy Solgaleo's attack, which is Radiant Star. And then turn 2, dump all that energy onto Dustmane Necrozma, and then retreat, attack with Meteor Tempest. Then turn 3, pop a Float Stone on there, maybe attack with another Dustmane Necrozma if you do have it. If not, you want to retreat back from you, and then just recharge, and then just take another couple of prizes. So pretty much every single turn you're guaranteed to get at least 1 prize with Meteor Tempest. It's not something that you really want to waste on like non-GXs, for example Garbodor if they're attacking. Against Garbodor, just keep an eye on your tools. Yeah, Parallel City just puts the spanner in the works for a lot of decks out there that just want to try and fill their bench, especially with those early Bridgets, which then compounds their ability to put Leles down. Then what they have to do is they have pressure on them, so they then want to do is they want to actually Lele to try and get themselves out of it, and that Lele is then got a target on its back for a Cobalion right at the end to do the sweep. Cynthia 3 probably would be a 4 if it wasn't for the Gladion being necessary. You got Guzma, which is 3. You got N, which is 2, great for the last minute disruptions. 4 Sycamore, which is absolutely vital. Be quite interesting. Maybe a Sophocles in this, in place of maybe something else. Just discard extra cards, extra metal cards right at the very beginning. It'll be interesting to play about with it if that was the direction that you wanted to take, to try and reduce the amount of tools that you've got in there. But you can't really, trade off something as flexible as Ultra Ball for that discard. So there you go. That's the deck. Let's have a look and see. We're going to load it up and play a few games, and we'll see how it runs. I've only played one game with this, so we're going to see how it goes. Let's find it. There we go. And Sita. Now this is interesting because he's got a fire deck, so it's got Volcanion, so automatically may not necessarily be looking as if it is favourable, but we'll go with it. If you are watching this live, do jump on the chat. The chat is live, YouTube chat. Just jump on there, onto the channel chat, and get the conversations going. Say hi. We've got a couple of codes to give away as well, so give us a shout. Not ideal. We're going to start off with the Lele active. It's got 1 retreat cost, so it's not too bad. You can actually put the metal energy on the active Lele and then retreat. We've got an Ultra Ball there, so there's a temptation to actually ditch 2 metal energies for a Pokemon. And my opponent's playing the Salandit. He's going off on one straight away with the Nest Ball. So Salandit, Scratch, and Venoshock if your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned. So just got to watch out just in case he's got a sneaky little poison somewhere. He's got the Oranguru, but he can't actually use that Instruct right now because he's got a full hand. So he Nest Ball for the Turtonator. Obviously spotting that I do have a metal coin. So smart addict that he is actually... Oh, she is actually putting energy on the shell trap and then going for it straight away, seeing whether they get the bright flame. So, thankfully we got the Lele, but you would think, yeah, I can just actually Lele straight for a Bridget, but this deck does not play the Bridget. Now, I think what my opponent's going to probably be doing is he's probably going to be going for the Solgaleo, but I need to get the Solgaleo up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Ultra Ball those 2 metal, the metal energy and the Sycamore, for a Mew. And what I'm now going to do is I need to have 2 spots for the Solgaleo and maybe one for a late game Lele or a mid game Lele by the looks of it. I will need to retreat this at some stage. What I could do is I could just sort of go for some kind of Guzma. I don't really want to bring that Turtonator up. I'm gonna Sycamore that Lele away so I can use it with Rescue Stretcher if need be. Hey presto, we've got the Rescue Stretcher. Now we've also got the Float Stone as well, so I guess with hindsight we shouldn't have got that. But I'm gonna get another Mew just in case he decides to start taking down Mews. And I'm gonna do I leave it? I'm gonna leave it as it is. But what I also need to do is I also need to get a I need to get a Dustwing Necrozma out as well. But I'm gonna leave it as it is because I don't want that to be taken out by a Guzma Bright Flame. So everything on the bench. It's not looking good as well with the Solgaleo Prism that's there. It's got a target on its back. Might have to do a couple of energy drives at this stage. So it's obviously going to be very, very difficult facing up against the fire, but we'll see how it goes. I could I've got a Dustwing Necrozma. I could have, honestly, one fire. Guzma, it just asks for it. If he's wise, he will Guzma up that Solgaleo, which is weak to fire. Can't bring it back, which is a shame. I do have the Lele in the discard pile. Oh, thankfully he does N, which is good. I got another Mew. So we've got a Field Blower, and I'm expecting it. Oh, right. Okay, so I do get the Dustmane Necrozma down. That's fine. And ideally, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start tanking up the Mews, and I'm going to be copying the attacks. I'm going to be putting the... I'll put the Floatstone on Solgaleo, because if he's going to take out something, he's probably going to take out the Dustmane Necrozma. That's going to still be around. Do I get... there's no need for the Field Blower. I can attach to copy the Solgaleo's attack, and now what I can do is I can Sycamore. Oh wow, what a hand. Okay, thankfully got the Cynthia, so I'm going to retreat, and now I've got 3 energy in the discard, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy Radiant Star. I'm going to put 2 on one Mew and 1 on the second Mew, so at least I can get 1 going. Now, if he does Guzma, it's not too bad. I'm going to do that. Now, what I would have to do next turn after the Cynthia is I would actually promote the... before the Cynthia, I would promote the Mew, and then I would see whether I can Elixir and then attach. No, he does. Alright, okay, so he's going for... Alright, okay, so he's going for the GX. He's spotting the GX, and he's just going to try and take prize as quickly as possible. The Volcanion's on the bench. Now, can I take him down with a 220? Okay, I'm gonna promote the Mew, and I top deck the second GX. I'm gonna put the metal on the Mew, and then I'm gonna go for Cynthia, and then hope that I am successful with a max elixir, which I do get. I'm gonna parallel city him. Parallel city him. Okay. Now I'm just going to look at my discard part. I really would like to get some more stuff going. So I'm going to put a Sycamore now. Do I want to be able to dump more energy at the same time if it does go back to my hand, or do I want the Cynthia at a later stage? I think that I'm going to just do 1-1 as a mix, so I'm not too sure. Right, okay, I'm going to Elixir first. Yes, I hit that. Land it on the Mew, and now I'm just looking at my discard pile. I'm going to shuffle 3 back in. Okay. And now, what I could do, retreat for the Mew, just revise the attack. I could have done 250, which I can do if I start falling behind in prizes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to Meteor Tempest with the view to next turn recharging. Let's drive 24 to 60, 80, 120. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. So there you go. Should have used Elixir before Power Pump. Yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah, I've got the sequencing off, but I'm also trying to get my head around an unfamiliar deck as well. So yeah, do excuse me with that one. But hey, we got it. But I do agree. Welcome, Ricardo, by the way. So 30 more damage, so it's 40. If he puts a Fighting Fury Belt on, he will knock out the Mew. But then the smart thing is that I'll actually be behind on prizes, so all I'll need to do is just attach. And then what I'll be able to do is maybe Guzma or something like that, and then do Sun's Eclipse, and he will be stranded. He's only got 1 energy on the deck. And because I'm streaming live, I just want to get a feel for the deck. It's the second time that I'm actually playing this as well. So, and ideally, I would have just, you know, in my first search, I would have figured out what was in my prizes and everything like that. But I just want to see how it goes. Right, so he did actually do Scratch. He got 2. So I'm going to keep that active because I want to see whether I'll be able to do the Elixir. Just to guarantee it. There is the option of N. I've got to just get my sequencing right. Yeah, go on in. Hits it again. Right. So I'm going to copy that attack, but Guzma. I actually use Guzma for it. Do you know what? What I also need to do is I need to search for. Yeah, I'm just gonna end. That's what I'm gonna do. Just to see it. No, Guzma. Let's see what else we have in our deck. We got 4, goes down to 2, and then we'll be able to smash with Cobalion. And ideally, I want to charge up again. So I'm gonna Guzma and put pressure on him that way. Yeah, I'm gonna Guzma. Just see how it goes. I can always charge up as well. Will probably end me at some stage. If he ends me, I can at least retreat. That will do some Guzma shenanigans, and I'm gonna use. Do I use it now? Yeah, you gotta use it now because he's good. Let's use it now. 250 goes down to 2. Hopefully something decent. We've got the Cynthia, we've got the Ultra Ball. Okay, so he can use Venoshock, and the Mew will go down. So I just have to recharge, really. What I could do is I could end at some stage. We got 1 Lele around still. So what is he going to do? Is he going to end? Or what? No point in him Guzmaing. Is there? Oh, he's going to go for a straight Sycamore. Going to try and go for... Well, you know what? It's always very difficult when you're playing against a fire deck anyway, so... If he does get it... Alright, okay, Fill Blower, Floatstone. So I still think that he's got 1 more turn in it, hasn't he? He'll take out the Mew. The Mew will be active. What's he going to do? The interesting thing is that he only has 1 Volcanic, so he can steam up once, and he's attached a Floatstone already. Okay, so 20, 30, 40, 50 will... Oh, here we go. He's attached an NG, but why did he attach the NG? Has he got a steam up? Yeah, he's got a steam up. Alright, okay, so he will take that down. Okay. So he's going to try and go for the Queen's... Discard all energy from opponent's active Pokemon. No, he's going to use Diabolical Claws for the final knockout. Now, what do I do? What do I do? Need to go for 2 prizes. It's always going to be difficult. Yeah, it's going to be difficult, this one. So, alright, okay. Well, we're going to have to charge up soon. I don't think we'll be able to do it. Well, we'll put that there anyway. He's got 2. He can Orangaroo and... He can Orangaroo 1. Probably get the Fire Energy and then retreat. But he'll only get 1 energy, so it might be worth it. Don't think... Yeah, let's get rid of the Cynthia. We've got the Lenny. Got the N? I haven't played an N at all. So, yeah, it is in there. So, let's end him now. Yes, I would like to search for a support card. Arguably, I could have waited to use the GX attack because I knew that the Solgaleo was coming up. But let's see. See if we can lock him down with an N. Might be lucky. Alright. And now we Radiant Star. So he's got 6 in play. And I have 7 energy. So that's absolutely fine. Radiant Star. And now we're just going to go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, okay. So... So what's it going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he's going to Ultra Ball and then he's going to Instruct. Fine. But he'll only... Well, yeah, he's going to evolve his Salandit to a Solgaleo. Just to empty his hand. He's got 20 cards left in the deck. So I'm trying to put up a fight. It's 2-all against a deck that's going to get me for weakness. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? See the choice band down. I've got the max elixir down. What's he going to do? What's he doing? He's got the Sycamore. Bound to find the energy. Got 5 in play. But he's already played a supporter now. Power Heater. He's got 5 in the discard pile. Ooh, what's going to go on here? What's going on here? I'd have to rip this Guzma in order to just completely... Ugh. Oops. Oh, horrible, horrible thing. Let's pop that there. So I'd be 1 turn away, basically. Got the Guzma. Let's get rid of that and that. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, I could have got him with Revenge Blast, I suppose. You'd still need. Yeah, let's just do it for the giggles. And I'm expecting him to play the Guzma. So I only had one last card. Very, very close considering that he was fire. And there it is. Alright. So, there you go. Thanks very much, Solgaleo. Barrel calls for 460. Yuck. But only 1 prize away, so not too bad. Go for a rematch. Play another one. Darn fire. Hi, hello. Why is everyone playing fire? So I'm going to try and get my revenge against fire. And bearing in mind that I did also start with a Lele as well. This isn't as bad as it seems. I do have 2 Dustmane Necrozmas down as well, but playing fire though, that's the problem. Let's leave that there. Keep it a bit of a mystery, even though I've got a metal coin. He's got a shiny ho-ho. Always like shiny ho-ho. What does it do? Fire Blast 110. Oh, okay. So it's a non-GX attacker as well, which is horrible. Okay, are we straight on to the OO to do Phoenix Burn? It's not really comfortable with this. Alright, but we just simply have to go for it. Now, do we hope to land a floatstone? Yeah. Okay, oh, we managed to do it. Well done, Freddy. Okay, Nest Ball. There's the Prism. Okay, and I'm going to floatstone that. Attach that there. The problem is that we can only attach 2 energies. So I'm gonna have to risk it. There we go. Retreat. And the problem is my opponent may not necessarily want to commit any more Pokemon. Alright, so we'll put it on there just in case he's docile enough to take down the Mew. Which I'm sure he's not. There comes the Guzma. And it's just going to land 360 on me. Oh. Okay. Now I'm confused. Oh, there you go. There's the one to attack the Guzma. Play the Guzma. But oh. Okay. Alright, okay. No, he's got 4 Pokemon in play now. Two, 3, 220. So I could take down one of them. Just like a like for like. Which is what I'm going to do, because let's face it, that Necrozma's just got a huge target on its back. No, he has to retaliate, but when he retaliates, he will be able to do Phoenix Burn and not be able to attack with it, so I will have one more turn. As long as he doesn't get the Guzma, it's fine. Now, I'm going to play this one smart. I'm actually going to get the Cabalion. And French Blast will do 30, 60, 90, 100, 20, 150. Oh, okay. 4 goes on there. 3 goes on there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Give him a high 5. Okay, well that makes it really interesting. Okay, let's do that. Yes, I did get my sequencing wrong. I know I could have ultra balled for something, but I'm not going to waste it just yet. Just in case I need to get a Mew. Or get out of a Tiz. Come on in. Okay, Radiant Star. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I could have put it on the active view. That would have been fine. They 60, 90, 120, 150. Now he doesn't know that I don't play choice band, but and of course he will have to Gizmo to try and reset the attack as well. Oh, okay. Alright. That is interesting. We're at a bit of a stand-off point here. How interesting. I've got 2 NG in the discard pile, so I could just charge up something. Don't think I'm going to be using that Oranguru this game. And I think when 2 Necrozmas go down, that's going to be game anyway. So, let's have a look. Fuel blower. Just get his other floatstone. That's fine. Okay. Let me just see what the attack cost of Sun's Eclipse. So my next attack, I could use Sun's Eclipse, but I'm just going to be facing down something. 150. Okay, right. Let's make a decision. Radiant Star. There we go. Force it to a 7 prize game. So what's he going to do? Is he just going to hit my active Mew for 50? If he does, well, whatever he does, I can just end. Oh wow, he's got one buffet as well. That's interesting. Misses the elixir. Twice. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay, so he's got 8, 9, 10, 11. that is a bit of a waste, actually. I'm going to put that out, assuming that I will get a Metal Energy, and then I'll Meteor Tempest him. There we go. Alright, now we can Floatstone that. Let's Floatstone this. And then N. That stops the additional Lele to try and get out of the lock. There we go. Now, this is a bit academic, but I could have put the Floatstone on the active Necrozma and retreated. But let's just see how it goes. Hopefully, oh, brilliant! Got a Floatstone from there. I didn't know that I would have had a Floatstone in there, but I did get a Floatstone. So I think it is potentially game. What's really nice is that he has to take out a GX. He'll be behind on prizes. All I'll need is a single energy. However, he now has a Shining Ho-Oh, so I'm forced to use a Guzma. However, I've got the Lele in hand, so I do have game. Oh. I don't know why. Oh. Oh, so he's not behind on prizes now. Okay. But I will have an extra turn. So what do I do? Do I go for the elixirs? I could stall with a quick guard for one turn. Venge Blast would still be doing 30, 60, 120, 150, which is not enough to take out that. Take. Let's get the Mew. Cool. Oh dear. Right. Let's make use of that Floatstone. Ugh. Tempted to put the Lele down so that I can maximise any elixirs that I get. Gonna have to. Let's see what we got. We have 2 elixirs, 3 metal energies. Hmm. 190, 220. I have to hit the elixirs, but not the energy. Oh, not a single. Oh, so depressing. Not a single elixir. Okay. Pains me to do this. Let's get the Guzma in, and let's get the Cynthia in as well. And let's Radiant Star. 1, 2, 3. That's it. So, one there. Two there. And 3 there. Oh, it just feels as though I've just got, like, only one more turn. One more turn. And there it is. Oh, how depressing. And he's just going to retreat. No, he's not going to retreat. He's just going to do Fire Blast out something. So if I hit the elixir, I would have got it. Oh, not very good against Fire decks. Almost had it. Almost had it. Are you kidding me? Three Fire decks. At least I'm getting the practice against Fire decks, hey? That's not... Oh, right. I've got to win. I've got to win against a Fire deck. So I had Salazzle. I had Ho-Ho Kiawe. And yet again, I get a Lele. This is so bad. Why? What can I do? LOL? Oh dear. Maybe, I don't know, people watching the channel or something just say, right, okay, we're going to go with Fire. Oh dear. Turtonator. Right, okay. Alright, let's change tack on this one. Let us go for... I'm so upset now. Let us go for Cynthia. And just go with that. And go with that. Done. See how it goes. It's not good, is it? Of course, my opponent gets the elixir. My opponent gets the elixir. But do I? With 16? No, I don't. Is it 15, 16? No, it's 14. 14 energies in here. Okay, what has he got? He's looking for the float stone. And another elixir. Two field blowers. And absolutely nothing. Encounter, what can I search for? I can't even search for anything. I can't. Oh, I could search for a Lele. Let's pop that there. Encounter. There we go. Lele. And then I will bounce back in. Yeah, could have predicted that Guzma happening. I think he has a float stone in hand, so right, we can't let him play with that. Oh, great. Okay, come on then. Stick that there. Okay, we get an elixir at last. Field Blower, that. Choice Band. And then Lele for the N. Play the N. Good thing we got one. Just have a quick look through. Okay. Not a single metal energy. Gonna. Oh gosh. So I could have reduced the damage, but this is so depressing anyway. Retreat. And I'll just attach a Floatstone next turn, or I might Guzma. Or, yeah, highly likely to do Cynthia instead. Oh, here comes the Guzma. He's going to go for the Mew. Here comes the Guzma. Or he could just go for the Necrozma and just go take it down to 2 prizes and then... depressing. Oh, boggity boo. Boggity boo. Boggity boo. Right. What's the likelihood of getting 2 on there? Slim. Like very slim. What have we got in there? 2. He's got a Guzma in hand. Of course he's got a Guzma in hand. Well, I've got to get something going. Okay, let's retreat. Three and a 1. Might as well. 3 and a 1. Oh, misclick, guys. Okay. What did I want to do at that stage? Oh gosh, I didn't have the Solgaleo. And I could have Ultra Balled and I could have got it. Oh. To get the 2 energies onto there, that's Ptcgo for you. And I could Ultra Ball the Gladion and the Floatstone, get the Solgaleo Prism, and then put it on the bench, and then... Charming. Right, I have to end him now. And it doesn't really matter because he's got a Volcanion. I could have promoted the Lele with the floatstone and then elixired onto there and copied, but let's. Doesn't matter really, does it? Now at this stage. Okay. Oh, I give up. Oh, I give up. Let's have a look. Just throw away the sycamore in disgust. Still get. Right. Okay. Okay. Do you know what? I am done with this. Here we go. I could have failed the Mew as well. I could have failed it. Drawn into an elixir. I'm just misplaying like crazy here now. No, I'm going to concede it because it's not going to be difficult for him to take one prize. Okay, right. I'm gonna give this a break because I'm just playing too many fire decks. So thank you very much for watching, and tune in for another session soon on Broken Deck Monday. But the only thing that was broken were my Solgaleo's dreams. So there you go. All right, take care, gang. Bye for now.